Can't see anything. Oh, there we go. So it's working. Okay. There's just a lag. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm sure you might have seen my other attempts to get this going. I wanted to do a live stream hangout tonight. I ran into the worst, like, just technical difficulty after technical difficulty. I was trying to do with my legitimate camera. So right now I'm just using, it's working now. Okay. I was trying to do it with my actual camera, and that was just giving me so many issues. So I finally decided to just do the webcam. Let me know if the audio sounds good. Please let me know. Check in with me in the chat. We're just going to hang out for a little bit. It took me way longer to get this going than I expected, so I can't hang out super, super late because I have work at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah. So, click twice and it wasn't working. Okay, so let's just, I figured I'd play a little bit of guitar, I guess. I don't know. Who knows if anyone will even watch this. My headphones are caught up on this. I just have cords and shit everywhere. Okay, so it does sound good. That was also, the audio was also a headache just to get set up. Okay. Play a little bit of guitar, I figured. I could do some relaxing finger picking. Okay, so the audio is only on the left side. I understand what's going on. I don't know if I can do anything about it. It should be on both sides. That's the thing. Let me try something. Is this any better? Is this in both ears? I know the audio cut out for a second, but it should be back now. Is it in both ears? This is a shit show. Thanks to everyone who's been who's actually stuck around. Okay, so this is actually in both ears. It's working only one side. Yeah, let me know in chat if, okay, so it's actually in both ears now. Did I actually fix it? I did not think I could do that. Okay. Wow. This is so annoying with all, I'm getting really pissed off. I have so many of these cords. Hello, Hannah. Hello in the chat. There's people actually watching now, and I'm literally trying to get this mouse untangled. I have so many cords here. Okay. We finally have audio in both ears. Okay. So now I can play a little bit of guitar, and then I'm going to check in with the chat. Hopefully some more people filter in, and we can hang out for a little bit. bonus points to anyone who can actually name that song in chat. I'll put the guitar down for now. I'm doing good. Yeah, let's just talk. Let's just chat and hang out. I have something cool to show you as well. I'd prefer to do it with like a couple people watching. I want to learn how to play guitar, Armando says. It's really not as hard as you might think. I taught myself how to play guitar for the most part. Yeah, it's really not that bad. But yeah, if we can hit 10 concurrent viewers, then and also leave a like if you're watching this, so hopefully the algorithm will push it to a few more people. Because again, I don't know how long I will be streaming because I work tomorrow, but it'd be cool if we can get some people in here hanging out. We have the chat is now starting to roll in a little bit. So what's going on in the chat? Want to learn how to play guitar? I do play too. I never learned how to play it. Yeah. No, guitar's a lot of fun. I haven't played guitar. I always play the same things on guitar because I haven't learned anything new in a while because I've been spending a lot more time with videos. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't streamed in forever, and I just wanted to tonight. And I would have ideally started at like 8 o'clock, but it was really that bad trying to get everything set up that it took forever. Okay, we have 4 concurrent viewers. Actually, I'll lower it down. It's going to take a while if we're even going to get to 10 at all. So when we hit 5 concurrent viewers, I have something to show you. It's a surprise. That's going to be in the video that will be coming out tomorrow night. Oh, and now we're down to 3 concurrent viewers. Okay, if we end up getting like 10 minutes before we hit 5 concurrent viewers, I'll show you guys anyway because I'm excited about it. It's just like a fun thing that I bought that I wanted to just show you. But I wanted it to be like a surprise. I wanted to like add to, because it kind of adds to the atmosphere of videos. That's kind of why I got it. Oh, we're at 5. We're at 5. Do I have an electric guitar? I do have an electric guitar. I never play it though. Okay, we're at 5 concurrent viewers. I have something to show you. Okay, so I have a button here on the floor. You can probably hear that. Oh, I need to move. Maybe you'll start seeing it filter up here. You have to maybe see it by now. I have a smoke machine. I don't know if it's coming through on the webcam. Also, I'm afraid to do too much of it. I guess I've done as much as I can for now. You have to like wait for it to warm up. Well, that was anticlimactic. You can kind of see it a little bit, but I also don't want to set off the smoke alarms because it's like 10 o'clock here. Yeah, you can see it. So it is okay. The smoke machine was worth it. I can hit the button again. Maybe I need some more smoke juice. It might be running out. Okay, no, I just added a shit ton more smoke. This is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, what videos are you gonna do with it? I have a video coming out tomorrow night. It's actually ASMR with for anxiety video, as per someone's request. But I am now the smoke master. I don't know how. If it doesn't look as thick on the camera as it feels in real life. Also, I think the smoke machine, it needs more fog juice or whatever it's called. Okay, we're at 7 concurrent viewers. I'm just kind of messing around right now. Careful, though. Open the windows. Well, it's not real smoke. It's like it's fake smoke. Yeah, I probably won't put any more because I really can't be setting off the fire alarms right now. That's my problem. Is every time I use the smoke machine, I do way too much, and then it becomes like this, where it's just yeah. I feel like I have to constantly fan it to like away from the smoke fire alarm. I mean the smoke machine. Okay, yeah. Check in with me in the chat. Let me know. I'd like to know if you are like someone who's new, someone who's been around for a while. Where are you from in terms of like the world? that'd be cool. Just engage with me in the chat. Let me know. We're almost at 10 concurrent viewers. That's awesome. I should probably do some ASMR, but I'm kind of just hanging out tonight. And if you are really wanting ASMR, then let me know. But I feel like this is just a cool opportunity to interact with you guys for maybe an hour or so, maybe less. I don't know. It depends on how things go, because I'm pretty frustrated and exhausted just from trying to get this stream going, to be honest. And yeah, so let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, for some reason, the microphone, I usually just plug it directly into the computer. Watching from Denmark, that's awesome. Nicolaj Vehesi. Also from Denmark. 2 people from Denmark. That's awesome. That's interesting. 0 people from the United States. Don't even know how long I've been following you. Came from Patty. That's cool. Patty shouted me out multiple times. Canada. That's sweet. That's so cool. It's interesting that literally no one here is probably from the United States. It's so interesting how like multicultural you guys are, and not just like United States. Like I don't know. I feel like most ASMR creators, I guess I'd expect that most of their audience is from the country that they're from. From Texas. There we go. We got a Texan. That's cool. Armando. From Vegas. Okay. We have two Americans. We gotta hop on that smoke machine one time. That's just such a cool thing to have, I feel like. I really wish I could have had like the good camera, but I can't figure out. I guess maybe it's just the brand of camera I have. Maybe eventually I have to get a new kind of camera that I can use to live stream. Because for some reason Fujifilm cameras, they just don't play well, because it was just such a hassle. And hey, what's up, Christian? What up, my man? Holy cow, 12 concurrent viewers. This would be like the pinnacle of a stream, like whenever I was doing it before, because I guess I probably have a lot more subscribers than the last time I streamed. Yeah, from America, but South America. That's not I guess I was talking about the United States. For some reason, America seems interchangeable with that, even though I guess that is confusing with North and South America. From Portugal, representing Beatrice. Sweet. She's proud. She has the smiley face next to it. Be proud where you're from, everybody. So what are we thinking? Do we want to have some triggers? Or we just want to like hang out and have a chat? Either I'm down for either. Or I can play some guitar. I didn't think it sounded as good as I was hoping, I guess. How's college? Yeah, we can talk about that. So I don't know. Some of you guys might not know that much about me. It depends on how long you've been watching or what videos you've watched, because I talk a little. Here's a little waft of smoke coming up through. I talk about myself through, a lot in my content. I'm sure you probably heard this, at least from me, that I'm a film major, photography minor. I go to Penn State University, and right now I'm a junior, so I'm like the last semester of my junior year. So starting next semester, I'm a senior, so things are starting to pick up, and I'm in the upper level courses of what I'm doing, so it's taken up a lot of my time, and that's why I haven't been posting as much. So college has been kind of hectic and more stressful lately, but there's only one class I really don't care for, and it's a business English class, which is also like important because I want to start a business when I graduate, but it just signs so much busy work, and I'm not a fan of that. But for my other classes, it's like photo projects, short film projects, and I am into that. And even though that's also stressful in its own way, I actually enjoy doing that, and that's what I want to do and what I'm like paying to go there to do. And I'm not a fan of these gen ed classes they keep throwing in, Anyway, I'm watching you from a long time. This is the first time I'm on a live. Wow. Really? That's crazy. We could talk and do some triggers. That would be cool. Almost a grad. Yes, I'm almost a grad. Okay, so we're just I'm just riffing, or talking with each other in the chat. That's cool. That's awesome. I love the community building. That's sweet. Um, yeah, I want to write, but I don't know what I do. So this is the thing: is I'm a film major. But I don't want to make movies. If there was just like a video production major in general, I'd probably take that. But I don't know if I want to make movies. Now I'm starting to like enjoy it that I'm doing it in class, but I'm not like somebody who watches a lot of movies or like writes a lot, but I'm not bad at it. It's just I have more fun. I guess my position on a film set would best be like a director of photography, a DP, where I'm just like operating the camera and setting up the shots and doing like that creative side of things. So that's where I feel like I'm really good at. I could also probably be good at directing. So maybe the film major will actually serve me, but I see myself more pursuing just like the ASMR artist, trying to build like an online presence between this and my other channel. I want to start a podcast when I graduate and really devote time to that and hopefully have that get its own following. So that's where my mind and my interests really are, because I feel like I can do so much with that. Like if I could build up a online following in a sense between this and other projects where there's people that are a fan of these different projects, but they're also a fan of just me as a person and all of my different endeavors is the ultimate goal. And there's just a lot I could do with that. I have so many big ideas I could bring to life, especially if I just had a lot of people that were supporting me in that way. So I guess I'm just going to keep working on that instead of trying to like start at the bottom in the film industry, like as some like shitty set hand, And also photography is a lot of fun. So I also want to travel and do landscape photography. Because I've never really been outside of the United States, but what's also one of my goals, probably before I'm 30, I guess, is to travel the world and go to like Scotland and these crazy beautiful places and do landscape photography and make a landscape book and like put out my work and try to sell it or something. I want that to be a chapter of my life. That'd be awesome. Let me check up. How long before back camera ASMR in the car? Sorry. Yeah, I can do that at some point. I don't know, man. I have so much on my plate. It's ridiculous. So, maybe. I usually rewatch the live streams after they end. It's still fun. But now I can talk to you. Okay, that's sweet. I didn't think anybody would really watch them back, to be honest. You're amazing on photography. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You say you want to open your business. What kind of business? Photography? I want to open a freelance video and probably a photo business. What I want to specialize in, I don't know. See, this kind of ties in with Matt, do you smoke the green? It kind of ties in with that. I do work with a lot of different businesses. Right now, actually, my most fruitful freelance video work is with a medical marijuana company. And I'm actually might do a documentary with the guy that's in charge of that. I talked about that in a previous video. But between that, I do stuff with different car dealerships and stuff. So I think freelance video, especially with businesses, I probably would have to move to a more populated area than where I live now, but I think that's the kind of business I want to do. And also photography in some sense, probably portraiture photography is what I'd be most interested in. Most likely studio portraiture where I'm controlling the lighting, because I shot a wedding and that was just not my jam. It's like you're just on edge all day because you don't want to miss the shot. You don't want to mess up their big day. So I want to have do photography that I'm more in control of. So that's why I like studio portraiture and landscape photography and different kinds of photography where it's a slower process and I have more control over it rather than there's just something going on and I'm trying to capture the moment. Like I don't like that as much. Like event photography, which I guess a wedding is a kind of event. So yeah, I love my pieces for real. Thank you. I actually, I have some prints I'm making and I eventually want to sell some of my prints. Doing ASMR is kind of amazing. It's kind of making a film. I'm dyslexic. What does it feel? Doing ASMR is kind of making a film. What does it feel? There's cinematic aspects, especially to how I film my ASMR, where I'm doing like color grading and audio editing, and like I edit the audio of every single video. I color grade every single video, and I watch through every single video all the way through. Even if I don't do a lot of edits, I leave everything very intentionally, and I have a very specific part of every part of the process. So even as simple as my ASMR videos are, where there's not much going on, it's just one shot with simple cuts, I'm doing a lot to it that you probably don't even think. So in that sense, it's kind of like a film. I used to think more about what the idea of the video was, but now I kind of just wing it, so that's less like a film and more like improv now. I love smoking and listening to ASMR before I lay down. I relate. Yeah. Have you ever thought of shooting ads for companies, like food or whatever? I do, in a sense. So that's another portion of my income. So yeah, like I do social media content basically for businesses, like I was talking about, the medical marijuana companies, the car companies and stuff like that. And then I also do like music videos and performance videos with musicians. But I also work with an app called Billo. I work on an app called Billo. I don't like partner with them. I'm one of the creators on there. And there's companies that have products, and they're like legit products they send out. Here's an example. This is some vodka I was sent before I was of age. They didn't ask me my age because it's a Lithuanian company. All right, this is actually a New Zealand company, but this is some vodka, and it has a light in it, which is just hilarious. So I do product videos, and this is one of the businesses that sent me something. It was just funny that in the script for the voiceover for this, one of the phrases was, "When the light is on, the party is on." I just thought that was funny. What was cool is that, so like that is like a product video. So what was cool is that the same company that sent me that vodka also sent me some gin, but they worked with me directly instead of through that app, which was awesome. Okay, so yeah, 9 people interested in technical stuff. I'm not talking about technical stuff, man. Like I'm just honestly chatting. But you do you, Nassim. You don't have to stick around, my friend. What do you enjoy more, the technical part of filming ASMR videos, like setting up the camera, lenses, etc., color correction, or actually making the sounds? It depends. I guess it's a necessary part to do all of the things, but I guess I enjoy the sound part of it because it's just, I get to, usually when I go on camera and do a video, even if it's a hi-fi video, pretty much any video I do, I might grab a couple triggers, and that's as planned out as it is. And I just kind of just let my brain go. So I like that part about filming, I guess, probably more than setting up the camera. I think, honestly, the setup and doing all the lights and stuff, even though I do like kind of force myself in a way. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Sorry. I force myself to like the setup part in a way that like I know I need to get better with like lighting and stuff, and just to improve on doing videos in general, because I'm constantly doing videos, and it's the craft I want to get as perfect with as I can. But sometimes just the idea of setting up a bunch of lights and tripods and cameras and stuff is a roadblock to actually recording a video, where it could be so much easier just to set up my phone and do a lo-fi video. So I don't, I guess, love that aspect, but it is a necessary aspect. Okay. Okay. Is there an Insta page that oh, there's an Insta page that I love in which the person does photography with models and actors, but she tells a story. She writes about stuff she went through. That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely cool. I'm actually, yeah, I am actually interested in what he does, so I'm asking. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. And yeah, you did kind of distract me because you felt like there was a fight going on in the chat. And we're chill here. This is supposed to be a nice little hangout session. And, we'll do what the chat wants to do. But at the moment before you came in, my friend, we wanted to talk about that. And then all of a sudden you came in and you just, like, started dictating things. So, we can do some ASMR now because I have just been talking for 25 minutes. No, I'm not talking about what you're saying. I'm not actually dyslexic. I said that earlier. I was saying that. I don't know. I'm not making fun of anyone with dyslexia, but I just like read something backwards. It wasn't like I don't actually have dyslexia. We have the ball, the moon lamp. We have so many background noises. We have the freaking fan and then the fridge. What's going on here? Sorry, just got a bunch of phone notifications. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking because I don't like anybody talking to me like that. So yeah, the moon lamp. I also had this in a recent video. The moon lamp. I like using it on the orange setting instead of the white setting because I think it's a little bit more relaxing like that. And yeah, it's beautiful. And I like it's like a 3D printed lamp. I got this as a present from an ex-girlfriend. And yeah, it actually makes for a great ASMR trigger because she watched the channel. How long are you planning on being live? Honestly, for me, the more you're live, the better. Yeah, I don't know. I might go for maybe another 20 minutes and then I need to go to bed. I'm getting tired already, to be honest. The lamp, yeah. Okay. Nassim, as usual, we love is rambling. Yes, thank you, Crystal. Thank you. The guitar moment was so relaxing. I could do a little bit more guitar. So, yeah, that is an important part of the live, is like interacting with you guys. Sorry, I shouldn't even indulge with people like that. But yeah, the moon lamp. I love the moon lamp. Have you ever been friends with my exes? I'd like to say I'm friends with the ex that gave me this. Yeah. But other than that, like, it's just because her and I didn't have, like, a bad falling out. But a lot of my exes, in the end, it was like, we broke up because we hated each other. But that just was a different situation. Actually, just talked to her as recently today. We're friends. I guess my answer to that question is being friends with your ex. It depends on what happened when you guys broke up. But I will say, in a lot of situations, it's very difficult to just be friends with someone that you were intimate with in that way. And it's a hard thing to admit, but I feel like that is a fact. You can disagree with me. This would be an interesting debate/conversation. It's a beautiful present for sure. Thank you. The leaf plant. breakups are definitely hard. And I have a friend going through a breakup right now. And yeah, Crystal, that is a fair point. I kind of agree. I'll keep doing this. I'd say it's borderline impossible to just, after you are intimate with someone in that way, that to just be friends. Like, it's always going to be awkward. It's not going to be, I feel like it is going to be awkward, especially whenever one of you has another significant other and you're trying to be friends, and it's like you're hanging out with your ex. Like, what's up with that? Is this a relaxing conversation? This is an interesting conversation, though. And actually, you know what? There are talking points. I want to start a podcast. I actually want to talk with you about this. I recorded a whole a podcast by myself, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to do another podcast with my friend Mason, and I'm going to decide if I want it to be my podcast or one where he's always the co-host. And I also want to do one with my friend Luke. Excuse me. Maybe it would just be me with a guest every time. I don't know. But I want to do a podcast, and I have some really cool things to talk about on that. But I think a live podcast could be interesting. Or maybe I could run a couple things by you, and it'd be more of a back and forth instead of just a one way, because I can actually hear from you. And yeah. Okay. This is real life stuff. For me, it's an interesting conversation. Okay, awesome. What would my podcast be about? See, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what it would be about. I think it would just be... that's the thing. I have no clue what it would be about. I'd just start somewhere. I'd start with just telling stories about my life and talking about things I'm interested in, and then maybe it could get into news and things I'm interested in. I think it would maybe be important for me to have a co-host for a podcast that would be completely different. Like, for instance, my friend Mason, who I'm thinking about doing the podcast with, he just has different interests than me, but he also does a lot of work with me, so we have a lot in common. We've been friends for a long time, so that we'd have that dynamic with it, but we'd also have the interesting conversation of he has completely different things that he's concerned with and interests that he has in TV shows and stuff that he follows than what I do, which that could be an interesting thing. I remember Luke's pens, very similar in the car video. I want to see him in the video. Podcast in the car. No, Luke actually was in a video. If you look on my channel, it's like ASMR with music or something, and Luke is on it, and I've talked a lot about Luke, and he's on that ASMR with music or something. That one didn't get a lot of views, I don't think. Sorry, I keep yawning. But for instance, let me tell you. Okay, you can pick one topic, because these are supposed to go on the first episode of the podcast I want to film. So I'm going to list off the topics that I have, and I'll elaborate a little bit more about them for this. So I have some job stories, bees, a whole segment just talking about bees and awful encounters I've had with them. And then I'd also talk about, another segment is, what would I do if money wasn't an issue, and what would you do? And also think about your job stories / your encounters with bees / what you would do with unlimited money. So those are the 3 job stories, encounters with bees, and what would do with unlimited money. Pick one of those in chat, and whatever I see in chat first, I will talk about that. But the other things I will leave for the first episode of the podcast, and I'll try to leave it so where it's okay, so job stories, that's interesting. I don't know if the breakup thing is relaxing, but on point of view. It's not triggering, but I was concerned if it was relaxing. So we have one vote for job stories. The three different things are job stories, encounters with bees, like being stung by bees, and what would I would do with unlimited money / like your version of these three different things that you would put in chat as I'm talking, and then I could interact with you guys in that sense. So those are the three different things. We have one vote for job stories, and job stories, but hopefully good ones. There's some good ones. There's some bad ones. It sounds like job stories. So interesting. The bees. Interesting. Unlimited money. It's interesting. Let's see what kind of person someone is. Okay. So we have a vote for all of them, but I think I'm going to veto towards what Christian said, because he asked what would I do with unlimited money, because it gives you insight to what kind of a person I am. And I also want to hear, what would you do? If money wasn't an issue, unlimited money, what kind of person do you think you'd turn into? What do you think you would buy with it? Where do you think your life would go from that point forward? I think that's what we're going to talk about. And those other topics, it's cool that you guys were interested in them. So you better look out for my podcast when I do eventually do that. That would be on my other channel. So we're talking about unlimited money. If I had unlimited money, I obviously would just have the basic things. Like I'd have like a nice house and like a decent car, but I'm not like a big car guy. So I wouldn't just go buy like a Ferrari or something. I don't think that really interests me. I guess I'd travel for sure, but I don't think that's even that expensive. I'd probably just invest a lot of money because I'd be worried about like my probable future kids and grandkids if the world's even still around. I don't see myself becoming a person like if I just had unlimited money that all of a sudden I'd start wearing like Gucci clothes or something. Like I wear very simple clothing. Like I'm not even like into name brand clothes or anything. I'd prefer just to have a solid color shirt with a simple pattern and just jeans every day of the week, and then maybe some like khaki shorts in the summer. That's my style. So I just don't see myself becoming like this extravagant spender. And I've also already feel like I've gone through the stage where I've like bought all these different lenses and stuff and realized that just like buying whatever gear I want like doesn't necessarily make me happy as much as the pursuit of like getting better with my skills using them. So to be honest, if I had unlimited money, I just don't feel like my life would change that much. Of course, I say that, but who really knows until you're in that situation. But I'd like to think that I'd remain a relatively humble person, and I wouldn't just like all of a sudden just be completely different. I don't know. Let's see what you guys said. Oh, I wonder what Crystal said. It says message retracted. I missed it. Damn it. Zeroff, hello. Can you make like one episode or kind of a section for each? Well, yeah, they'll all probably be in one episode. It'll be different topics. I'd really try to have self-control because I'm the kind of person who spends a lot of money when I get bored. So hopefully move somewhere nice in nature and build stuff. That's good. I like to talk about unlimited money and then job stories. Usually one episode is a different theme, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, I think all those different things would be in the first episode of the podcast. I don't think they would last because I want the podcast to be like an hour long every episode. So we'd have multiple subjects and then hopefully elaborate on them. Oh, hey Sean, what's up? Sean probably can't even hear me right now because he's in a public place, but he says, so sorry I can't make it to the live stream. I'm in a public place right now. It's no problem, man. This is not, yeah, thanks, man. You have a great day, too. This is not that great of a live stream. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm getting tired, to be honest, so, yeah. The concurrent viewers are kind of dwindling as well. I must be getting boring. I'm kind of talking in this monotone voice the whole time. And Raspy wire. Yeah. Oh, damn, Sean. Thanks, man. Good thing yeah, that's, wow. Okay, thanks, man. 10 Canadian bucks. I'll have to hop on Sean's live stream and pay the favor back next time. Honestly, would spend it on traveling or things I'm currently interested in. Also, my names for your podcast. Also, honestly, would spend it on traveling or things I'm currently interested in. Also, asking me if I have any idea for names for the podcast. See, I'm so slow. We should come up with that. We should do that before the live stream ends. Let's brainstorm some names for the podcast. We usually have more bad job stories than good jobs, right? Yeah. I don't know if I want to say the job stories because I want to, I want to keep that for the podcast. I want you to be, because you guys are interested in all those topics I brought up, which is good. So that's reassuring for me because I came up with all those. I thought they'd be good talking points, and so yes, I'll come up with similar things. Maybe you could also. Okay, so 2 things. We're winding down in terms of this stream, but we could potentially hang out for another 15 minutes depending on what's going on. The ideas are flowing now. I'm in a good creative state of mind, and I hope you are too. This is okay. We're coming up with potential names for the podcast. I was gonna call it WFK for like who freaking knows, but I thought that was like kind of stupid. I can't come up with, I set a really high bar with the ASM artist. I think that is a solid name, and the way it's spelled and like everything. I think the ASM artist set such a high bar that I need to come up with a fire name for this podcast, and I am like at a loss. I can't come up with anything. And okay, so there's that. If you could help me with that, that'd be awesome. With the name for the podcast, but also talking points, things that you think would be interested in the vein of like the talking points I talked about earlier, where it was like job stories and stuff like that. If you just want to hear like stories about my life and things that I've been through. So talking points, like what would you want to hear on a podcast that I would say? Like, I know the obvious thing is like talk about cameras. Something that's like distinct from just like my ASMR rambling stuff. I want it to be maybe even like somewhat intellectual, but also like just fun and funny and just kind of friends hanging out. So, what's up, Tanner? What up, man? A fire podcast. I don't know about that one here. I'm going to hit the smoke machine. We got a fire going on down here. What's this? Fires sound like that, right? I think this smoke machine's about out of... Well, maybe not. Every time I say that, I look behind me and I realize how much smoke it actually put out, and it's like ridiculous. Okay. So, yeah, any ideas for fire podcast? Matthew Life. Okay. Matthew Life. I don't know. I was thinking like Matt's Cast. It's kind of stupid and generic though. And also someone else already has it on Apple Music. Matt's Cast, something like that. Yeah, in terms of topics, so there's like job stories, which I have a lot of different jobs I've done, and I could riff on that for a while. But what other kind of stories would be interesting to hear about? Well, if we come up with a couple, I might pick one and riff on that to like use some of them for the podcast. Like actually talk about one here. I'm okay. I'll give up one B story maybe, but okay. So I really love. Okay. I really love Emma Chamberlain's podcast, and her podcast is mainly just her random thoughts and advice. So you should talk more about your thoughts and advice on random things. That's good. My podcast is like LeahCast, yes. Yeah, so I don't think a lot of people like my advice for, I don't know. I feel like, am I in a position to be giving people advice is my question. Um, because I'm not like majorly successful. I have like 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like that's not insane. And like it is insane. But it's also like in the grand scheme of things, like let me not like have my head blow up because I have 4,000 subs, you know. So I don't know if like people really want my advice. But if they do, the kind of life that I live, I don't think a lot of people would want to do that to reach any sort of success that I have, you know. I'm terrible at thinking of names and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything. That's okay. You don't need to be successful to give advice. I guess that's true. Yeah. I guess I'm just hypersensitive to. I don't ever want to be like I have an audience, so like I don't know how to put it. Especially with anything political, like I just don't feel like it's my place. I guess politics is different than just like random advice. It's completely separate. Everyone needs life advice. Okay, let me think of some life advice. Because that's definitely just like a good section. And like relationship advice is like a solid thing. I've had a couple relationships. I've been through it. I can help somebody out in certain situations. I hit the smoke machine one time. Dedicating to your channel for this long, it's something I think is really amazing. I don't think I could do it myself. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. But like I said, my advice for I am happy with where I am in terms of like even though I don't make like a ton of money a year, I make all of the money that I currently do make doing what I love, which is videos and photo. So if my advice is to like help you achieve that as well, it would just be to work really hard like every day and spend a lot of time on it. And you have to sacrifice a lot. You have to really love what you're doing, because if somebody, like, just say for example, like if you just like think like, oh, I just want to start an ASMR channel, like that's only a very, very small portion of what I do in terms of like video stuff. But like it's a lot of work. It's not just like phoning it in. It's not just like making random sounds. It's thinking about like an idea. My ideas aren't as fleshed out now, but it's like the whole production of it and lighting it and color grading and audio and editing and uploading. And this most recent one, I did timestamps, and you do a thumbnail and you have to worry about the description and tags and hashtags and making sure it's rated and monetized, even though it's not going to make like any money anyway. Like there's just so many, there's like 30 steps to making even like one video, and to do that like 150 plus times over, plus all the ones you don't even see because they're like private videos that are for like Patreon people or people that buy custom videos. Like there's a lot of work that goes into it, and you have to work on it a lot to really do what you love as a job. And it takes years of doing that and not getting much for it before you get anywhere where you start reaping the benefits of all the work you put in. So that is some advice that I have, I guess. Okay. When I say advice, I was just thinking about things you overcame or struggle with, and things you learned about and can share. Okay, I feel like that was good. Every story is a moral, right? So if you tell someone job stories, take a lesson out. Life. Okay, it sounds like you really want some job stories. I'll tell a job story. Something I would give advice about is college life. Quite literally simple. Okay. Yeah, I guess I talked about something more like existential than just like college life. You see, this is just like I'm very different than a lot of people in college because I don't live on campus. I'm a commuter student, and I just don't have a lot to do with the college life, to be honest. And it's like not a good thing necessarily. It's a good thing in like that I can dedicate more time to like my craft and working, but like I don't want to work all the time, and like I don't have near as many college friends as any other given college student. I don't go to like parties all the time. I hardly ever go to parties. I actually didn't go to a party tonight and instead live streamed on my ASMR YouTube channel. So, and it was like a house show. It wasn't like a crazy party. And I'm not much of a party person anyway, but my point is, it's just very different than a lot of people in college. But for advice, it would just be to keep the perspective. Because, okay, here's a good thing. Like I said, I go to Penn State, and I've run into so many people that don't even really know why they're going to college. They're just going because their parents are paying for it. I pay for my own college. I have to figure out everything. I actually don't pay for college just because of my situation with my parents, and I get grants for good grades and stuff. So I have my thing figured out, but it's on me. A lot of these kids, they're spending their parents' money, and they don't even know like if they want to do what they're doing. And because it's not their money, they aren't really hit with the reality that they are basically spending tens of thousands of dollars every single semester for something they might not even get a job in. They probably won't even get a job in if they're not like passionate about. So my advice for a lot of college students is to be like, do you actually care about what you're going for? If you don't, stop. Stop going. Take a gap year. That's fine. It's better than just wasting money that you have to pay back with interest. You're screwing yourself over. So that's a huge thing. And just take it seriously. Keep the perspective of like, it's about doing the final project of your class more so than it is about going out and drinking on that Friday. So you might have to give up going out and partying for maybe even a couple weekends in a row, God forbid, to get good grades and do what you're there to do and what you're paying to do. So keep that perspective as well. I see a lot of people losing that in college. Yeah, so that's also some advice. That's some college advice. I'm like on a soapbox here, but you guys seem to like it. I lost half our peak was 12 viewers, and then most of them were like, nope, I'm not here for this shit. But I hope that was some advice. I can talk about one job story, and I'm going to sign off here. I have so much stuff to clean up before I can even go to bed. There's just shit all over the floor. Doing stuff just because your parents want you to do something specific is very stupid in my opinion. And wasting money too? Nah. I agree, but I see it so often, all the time. And it's very frustrating for me, and maybe it's just because it's an immaturity thing, because I'm just in a different situation, and I'm just not in that fortunate situation where my parents can just pay for my stuff. So whenever I see someone who's not only getting that, is in that kind of situation, but they're like wasting it, it just makes me angry. And I don't know. I have difficulties in creating writer's block, so I'd like to really get any advice about it. The fact that very common is even worse. It hurts my soul to see. Yeah, I know, right? So for writer's block, man, I don't know. See, I don't write that often. I used to write a lot more music. And I don't think I'm going to bust out the guitar again. Oh, I'm kind of sore. I went to the gym today. Yeah, I used to write a lot more music. And for writer's block, you just have to find inspiration in art. Can seek out something new. It's just way different than what you usually consume or usually do. And you can often find inspiration that way because it'll just light up a different neurological pathway in your brain. Holy cow, 8 concurrent viewers. I can't believe the viewers are going up. I'll at least do some hand sounds. In my opinion, I feel more POC parents, I know what POC stands for, are stricter and have these high expectations on their kids, and these kids have no choice but to go to college despite it not being what they want to do. And yes, I understand that, and I see that. Yeah. But it's also, I see what you're saying. But at a point where you're going to college, you are an adult. And even though it is your parents and it's kind of hard, at that point, like, you have to kind of lay down the law and tell them where you're at. Because if you can't be passive to the point where there's like potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line, where you're just too afraid to tell your parents that you don't want to do that, and that results in the wasting of that much money. I feel like even though your parents are strict, and I'm talking from personal experience here, I've been there, you do have to lay down the law as a full adult in that situation, is my stance on it, I feel. Oh, POC. Oh, yeah. No, not, yeah. I obviously don't resonate with that part of it. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, I misunderstood something. Okay, stricter. Yes, I also had strict parents, even though we're not POC. Okay, I graduate 17, 18. Most people don't know what to do. I'm 24 years, I don't know what I want. I graduated at 17 or 18? You think I'm 17 or 18? I'm not 17 or 18. Yeah. Some people go because their parents pressure, I feel like. Yeah, and that's what I kind of was just talking about. Yeah, I am doing well. Sin, thank you. Thank you for checking into the stream. So we're just having a conversation about college, and going to college because you feel pressured by your parents to do so. And Matt is like 40. Yeah. I'm somewhere between 17/18 and 40, if you can guess my age. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Yeah. I'm much closer, yeah. I'm like 35. Did you really think I was 17 or 18? You graduated or 17 or 18? People don't know what to do. Oh, are you just saying you as in the second person? Like, not specifically me graduate. So, never mind. Yeah, I'm not 24 either. How, you guys really think I'm, what, 35, 20, 70? You guys gonna start making old jokes about me? Y'all. Crystal, you nailed it. You hit the nail right on the head. But so did Sin. I am 35, turning 70. That's funny. I'm 21. Yep. Old enough to drink, but not interested in doing it. Really. No, I'm 15. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm really tired. I feel like I'm not putting on a good show here. 21. Do I look living a 70-year-old body? Y'all roasting me. It depends. I feel like I either look like I'm 14 if I shave, like I am shaved now, especially because I have acne right now, or I look like I could be maybe like 24, 23, 24 if I grow up my facial hair, but it always looks like shit. 21 living 7-year-old body. What's up, man? I just turned 18 the other week. That's awesome. I knew it. 7-year-old body. Come on. The show was really good. Really? Okay. You always put on a good show, man. Wow. You guys are so nice. Fridays nights are meant for relaxation. You're chill. Wow. You guys are the best chat. This is sick. You're the best audience. Like, I just feel guilty when I can't post. Like, when I went, it was, since I started the channel, I didn't go more than a week. without posting for a very long time, well over a year. And then it was just the other month that I went 2 weeks without posting. I just felt so bad. I thought you guys were going to, like, forget about me and not care about me anymore. And when I posted, everybody's like, he's back. He's back. And I was like, oh, shit. Damn. You guys are so nice. And then, I don't even know. Thank you. Sadvik. Sadvik. B. That's as close as I feel like I might get it. It's just nice to see content from you. It sucks. I know college classes are like, it's really taxing, but it's understandable. Yeah, I'm trying. Rehashing old videos like 30 times. Wow. You make me feel like, it's worth it to put in all this work where it just feels, I like it, obviously, or I wouldn't do it, but it's just, this is what makes it rewarding. When I read a comment like that where somebody just cares, somebody from like completely different country that I've never seen in person in real life, it's just like, it's hard to describe, dude. It's always something that's been hard to articulate for me, especially if you've been around for a while. You know that I'm just like at a loss for words when it comes to like describing how grateful I am and how crazy it is that you care at all about me or what I do and want to support it and look forward to it. It just, oh man. If you don't post, the chat's going crazy. I just rewatch your videos, but YouTube that's nice to see new stuff. I'd never forget about you. Thank you. Yeah, new stuff is always good. Some people at 18, they're adults by legal point of view, but they're still teenagers in my head, so it's hard if you don't have a base or a job or some money to live on themselves. Yes, I'm going to college this fall and super stressed and excited. No, what did Zodvik say? I missed the newest chat. Dang it, I don't read fast enough. I knew he was 21 for a long time. 24. I'm like 14. Talks about watching your inspiring the woods when somebody's doing. Okay. Yeah, so Satvik, for you going to college, look forward to seeing your videos after work. Love hearing the phone camera education you throw in. Thank you. Lo-fi car videos is a daily routine for me. Wow. Hey, have a good night, Sadvik. Don't worry too much about college. It'll be fine. High school makes it sound a lot worse than it really is, especially if you're a smart kid, which I bet you are. So don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it. It won't be as bad as you think. You should go live more often. I like this. Thank you. I will. I do want to go live more often. I used to do it every single week, but it was stressful to do that. I'm going to bounce for now. Goodbye, Sin. Hope you have a good night. Please don't forget that you are important. Oh, you deserve the best. Thank you. Next thing is more in the woods. I need to get on that. I need to wait until it's a little bit nicer weather out. But thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Goodbye to everybody who's heading out. This happens with every, my cramps. Screw you. This is, what happens with every stream where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna head off in 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, the people that have been there, like, the whole stream we just get into a conversation. It's just this cool, interactive back and forth thing. Like, I don't care at all that there's 5 people here. Some people would be like, there's only 5 people watching, I'm gonna shut this shit off. It's like, this doesn't. But this is like the coolest shit, because you get, like, we're talking, and this is like, this is really interactive. This is really cool. This is what it's all about. And even though I haven't done ASMR the entire time, basically, we're all here for it. And I'm here for the smoke machine. I'm really excited about this episode idea is when you turn 22, you have an episode based on 22 things you learned in 22 years. Hey, that's a good idea. I was almost falling asleep and something flew right out of my face. I don't know what you fly in your room or something. Yeah, 22 things I learned in 22 years. That sounds cool. Sounds like I don't know. I want to have the ASMR channel be its own thing, and then I want to have another online presence. See, I have like my camera videos on my other channel, but that doesn't have the same kind of audience that you guys are, where it's like you are invested in me as a person. You come back because you're like, want to see what I'm up to and stuff like that. And I think that's so cool. My other channel where I do the lens reviews and stuff, they're there to see the review of the lens. They don't care about me per se. So that's a different kind of content and audience. So I want to come up with something on there that's not ASMR related, but it's also true to me, that people can get like a hint of my personality and can tune in for. And I think that could probably be the ticket to possibly making an online presence as like a full-time career. I think that would be cool, but I don't know if that is, at least at the rate I'm going, if that's entirely possible just through ASMR. I feel like I have to figure something out, get something else going. So I'm trying to think about that. So that's kind of where the podcast idea is coming in. Maybe other kind of videos that are personal to me, kind of like, I'm off on this tangent because the 22 things I learned in 22 years. That's maybe the kind of content that could go on that kind of channel I'm talking about here. I'd like you to have 100,000 people, and we couldn't really have a conversation like we do now. One day you'll have hundreds or thousands, I know. Thank you. That would be really cool. But there's also a good chance that maybe I'm just starting to feel this way, that I'm just the one of the few that, they try and they just never takes off. And that's fine. I won't care if that's the case, but maybe that's what it'll be. And it'll always be the 5 or 6 people. And that's cool. I'm having a great time right now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Doe Dog? What's up? Yeah, there are some 21-year-olds getting married and having kids, but I think that's a little early in life. I do want to have kids myself. I just think that'll be at least when I'm 30. I'm not ready. I want to make videos too bad right now to have time for a kid. It was because once you have a kid, like that is your life, or you're a shitty parent. So that's what happens to some people. It's a mistake. And if you are the kind of person that sticks it through, then that's your life. And then that would be my life. And no longer videos, no more ASMR channel. It'd be take care of the kid, make money to pay for the kid's college in the future. So yeah, I need to. I do want to have kids. I don't know how I got off on this tangent, but that will be many years from now. Every time I look at your sub count, it goes up. It's going up, even if it's slow. It's still up. That is true. It is not stagnant. And it's the same thing for my other channel. I just, I'm very hard on myself, and I need to probably just not think about. I've gotten a lot better. I think it's just an innate human thing where it's like, number get bigger. I like number to get bigger. I want number get bigger forever. Number get bigger faster. It's just like this primal thing. But I kind of got over that. Whenever I first started the channel, I was hovering over the YouTube analytics app, just like, ooh, new comment, refresh, any new likes, that was a lot of what I did, and I've gotten a lot better now. I will, once or twice a day, I'll go in and check both my channels. Do I have any new comments? Is the new video, like, how many views does the new video have? But that's about the extent of it. But yeah, I'm very happy to I would never have thought I could even get to 4,000 people subscribed to me, and that would care to do that. So don't think that I don't know. I feel like if I ever complain at all about that, and it just comes across in a bad way, and I don't want it to. I don't feel like having kids would make me look 40. 2 days be young forever. Yo, what's up? Nice new hair. I do. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. New haircut. Appreciate it. Hit that fog machine again. Okay, last round of fog there. I'm gonna start signing off here. Any other thoughts? Let me know. I'm getting tired. I'm burning rubber. I'm starting to drag a little bit. I think I'm about to sign off. We got the fog coming up. One last time. I look forward to the fog machine on the new video that's coming out. No, what's up, Crystal? So heading out. It was super fun hanging out. And for some podcast names, horrible. I'll give it a try. Chatter with Matt or Chats with Matt. Mambles. I like Chats with Matt. Chats with Matt. That's good. Oh, that's good. Keep stream going. Oh, man. Keep the stream going. Can we talk about how hard puberty hit you? I saw the non-major videos. Boy, the face, the voice. That is very true. Make a video with the fog machine because it sounds really good. Okay. Do you know when the new video is coming out? When the new video is coming out, probably tomorrow night, Sunday night. I think it's a good time no, not tomorrow night. The night after tomorrow night. Because I think Sunday night is a good time to release a video. Like right now for me, it's 10:52 p.m. So I would release it at like 3 to 5 p.m. on Sunday. And I think that's just a good night to release it because everybody needs to get ready for Monday. So, that first day, a lot of people would probably watch the video because Sunday night into Monday, you're trying to get to bed early so you can get up early Monday morning because you've been partying all weekend or whatever. That's my thought process. I always think Sunday nights are good to release new videos. So yeah, it's an ASMR for anxiety. It has the smoke machine in it. Somebody asked to keep the stream going. What do we want to do if we're going to do it? I got maybe, if we get another person ask to keep the stream going, I will go for 10 more minutes. But I really do need to sign off because I'm getting tired. And I have work tomorrow. I have an 8-hour shift starting at 9 a.m. For me, it's almost 3 a.m. But it's good. It's worth staying up for this. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate it. You're making me feel like a pansy for complaining. But I don't know if you have 10 more minutes. Okay. Keep stream going. Okay, we have I wouldn't say unanimous, but 2 people saying to keep it going. 2 out of 6. That's a third. That's a third of everybody in this chat. Oh, I forgot I have chocolate milk, dude. Oh, I went shopping for the studio earlier. And I got a bunch of snacks and stuff, and I got some chocolate milk, and I'm gonna take a big old hit of chocolate milk. You should try making videos while streaming. I don't know if it's even possible, but I think that could be an interesting behind the scenes that I don't know how interesting it would be, or if anybody would even really stick around and watch it, but a behind-the-scenes stream showing me setting up and recording an entire video so you could see that whole process. That could be really interesting. I like that idea. The other people are asleep. They would want you to keep going too. Oh, by the way, I was watching a certain video on non-major, and there was like a description. It's like 13 subscribers or something, and it's like mostly all people we know personally. I felt outside. That would be super cool to do a behind the scenes thing. Yeah. It's so funny that somebody's watching non-major. I mentioned it once in a video, and I do believe I specifically said, do not look up non-major. And what did you guys do? I did not expect that at all when I said that. Ah, it's so good. Chocolate milk is so good. That would be cool. Chatting while you set up a video. It'd be less of a chore for you. It'd be fun. That would be a purely fun live stream. I saw it yesterday. That video is over a year old now. The one where I say about non-major. Holy shit, that's over a year. Time flies. Soon it'll be. I've had this channel for 2 years. When did I start this channel? It was like August. So holy cow. Before I know it, it'll be 5 years. Hopefully we have 10,000 subs before 5 years. That's at least a goal. When the channel was growing so fast, the first couple months I had it or whatever, it was like 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever. Maybe that was getting a year in, but I was like, by the end of the year, I'm gonna hit 10K because it was just going like exponential, and then it just kind of like, yeah. But 10K, that is I feel like I will be happy. I'll be like floating on a cloud. I'll just be in disbelief to see 10,000. I'm in disbelief to see 4. I was in disbelief to see 1 because I didn't think it was possible for me to even get 1,000 subscribers. I watched all the non-major videos. Non-major videos are so good. I can't believe everybody that has stuck around in the chat this long is like, non-major. Have you guys seen the game show videos? They're the first videos on my Matt Jacobs channel. Those were the in-between phase between like when I gave up non-major and before I started like really trying to take videos seriously. But the non-major videos are very interesting to see, just like the roots and the beginnings of me figuring videos out. Just because I literally on that channel I did over 100 videos, and I was just teaching myself. Like I didn't buy it. I got an editing program just for that channel, and it was just that was the beginnings of everything, and that has turned into my career. So that's like a very interesting. That's why I haven't deleted it, as like embarrassing as they are. I'm not even embarrassed by them anymore. It's just it's part of who I am and where I am now. Your first video was on August 11th. I don't know when you made the channel though. It was the same day, I believe. You'd have the community tab and say, don't go there. Come on. You want there to go there. Yeah. Obviously, we've seen them. I love the rambles in both of you. And Patty, that's literally the only ASMR I can fall asleep to. A lot of people say Patty and I are very similar. Chocolate milk, man. Chocolate milk and Coke. 2 favorite drinks. The pumpkin in that vid. Pumpkin in that vid. What video? The pumpkin in what video? There's pumpkins in the one game show. I don't know if any of you have seen game show, because I did say about non-major, but I don't think I've ever talked about game show on the channel, which that would be the very first 4 videos on my Matt Jacobs channel, which is my second channel now, or depends on who's watching, because the ASMR channel is the second channel for the people that are just first game show. You have seen the game show videos. Have you watched all the game shows too? Dude, that is gonna make me like seriously blush if you guys, if I just as an offhanded joke was like, yeah, check out, don't check out the non-major, and then if somebody was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch every non-major video, then I'm gonna watch every game show video. Dude, what? That is blowing my mind that people are. Do you even realize how crazy that is to think that was just some like freshman in high school making these stupid videos? And I was like, yeah, 10 people are going to see these. And then later, I'd come up with something completely different. And these people would be like, I fuck with this. That is just, that's so good. It's so good. Oh, man. I could have worked that better. My fault. Oh, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Do you know what the topic of the Patreon is for April? Oh, okay. So, I love the rambles. Pumpkin. Do you know what the topic of the new Patreon is for April? Assuming you're talking about the 4K video for April, I don't know because much like a lot of my videos, I kind of wing those on the spot. But if you have a suggestion for the 4K video for April, do let me know and I can incorporate that. So let me know on this chat or on Patreon. Add some more. It's part of who you were, and it is so cool that you said that. It's cool for us to get to know you better. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people would just delete that and be embarrassed of something like non-major. It sounds like something I need to check out, and you do need to check out. And the main channel is nice because... Okay, yep, photograph, music stuff, that's right. I haven't watched Game Show, I'm going to right after this. Of the original films. Oh, you mean like the student film I made? Yeah. So I have a student film called Battle of the Band. I didn't see. I was the DP of that, so I did all the camera work and stuff. I did not write it. I obviously didn't act in it. I didn't even edit it, but I did put it out on my YouTube channel because none of them had a YouTube channel. They were gonna release it on, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna go to waste. At least my audience is gonna watch it. And I also have another original film, which I think you guys would actually find really interesting if you do want to get to know me. I feel like if you've been watching this long, you are probably interested in me as a person at least a little bit. If you haven't seen this, on my Matt Jacobs channel, my other channel with the photography stuff, I have a video just called Matthew, and it is a short film. And it's a found footage short film made entirely from the home movies that my gram took on her old camera. And it's videos of me as a kid and all the different things I do, like wrestling, building snowmen, playing baseball, birthday parties, just all these different little insights to different moments in my life. And it's about that and my relationship with my grandmother and my grandparents. It's really a beautiful video. And it's just about, it's called Matthew, and it's because there's just like all the different times they say my name. It's kind of crazy, and it's just a really beautiful little like 3-minute short film of these home movies. So if you think that's interesting, then you should definitely watch that. Battle the Band. I was like, what is this? Yeah, Battle of the Band. I was like, what is this? In a good way or in a bad way? It was good though. Okay. It was good though. Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely a little weird. I love that movie you did. It's so cute. Is that Battle of the Band that's cute or Matthew that's cute? I've seen that video. I remember you put it on a community post. Oh yeah. Matthew. Yeah, sorry, that was very loud. What's up from the Philippines? What's up, John Bondoc? Hello from the United States. Yeah, I forgot I did put that on a community tab, so probably you saw it if you clicked on it from that community tab post. Yep. I usually call myself Matt, but my family calls me Matthew. And that's why it's called Matthew. It's kind of interesting. I love the hiking video on the Matt Jacobs channel. The hiking video on the Matt Jacobs channel. The hiking video. The hiking video. I'm not sure if I know what video you're referring to. The hiking video. I don't think I know what video you're talking about. It isn't ASMR, but it felt like it was. Is it like a lens review? The closest thing I can think about for hiking video on the Matt Jacobs channel is I did this lens review where I did like this like nature photography, and like I shot it like there was a whole crew filming me, and it took forever, and it was such a pain in the butt, where I was just like, I went out and I was like, okay, I'm going to shoot this, like I'm going to do this lens review, but I'm going to shoot it in this field, and I like lined up this shot, did all these different things, and it was kind of like I was like walking around and like walking to this place, and I'd do like a little thing about the like, oh, this is about the lens, and I'd walk over here, and all of a sudden I was in a different location, like taking a picture, and I'd like turn to the camera and talk about the lens. That's the closest thing I can think about in terms of a hiking video. Jean Bondoc, thank you. I love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're actually talking about the other kinds of videos I make. So there's the ASMR channel, and then my other channel is what kind of we're talking about right now. You started wrestling at what age? You said you did it for 8 years, I guess. I started wrestling when I was 5. Funny story. I started wrestling because I thought it was WWE. I told my dad I wanted to wrestle because I thought it was WWE. I thought I was going to be like choke slamming people. It turns out that's not what real wrestling is. It's like a ancient Greek sport where it's like very physical, and I did wrestle for 9 years. I wasn't bad at it. I was really good at first, and I was like, eh. And then towards the end, I was like a freshman in high school, wrestling 138, which is a pretty competitive weight class. Anything in the middle is pretty competitive, because that's where most people are statistically. And as a freshman, I actually was first string. So I beat out a senior for my weight class, which I thought was impressive. And I did pretty good, even though I got pinned definitely a couple times, because I was literally a freshman wrestling these seniors that are like, have gone completely through puberty and like have this physical advantage to me as a freshman coming in right out of middle school. But yeah. I will sure check out your other videos. Thank you, John. Jean? I guess I meant WWE when I was 8 or 9. I was wrong. It was an old video on this page. It's called Lo-Fi ASMR Vlog. Yeah. It came out 9 months ago. Yeah. So that is a different. Yes, I am. Can you guess how tall I am? I'm not super tall. I'm kind of a short king. I feel like I can't wait if it ever happens, to the day that I am walking down the street and somebody's like, yo, are you the ASM artist? Because I feel like the first thing they're going to say is, you're shorter than I thought. And it's going to be just, I'm not like super short, but 5'6". I'm going to hear another guess. 5'6", 5'8", 5'9". I wonder what I actually am for sure. I think I have like a general. Let me just pull out my driver's license here. Hopefully we get another guess or so. Shit. 5'8", 5'9", 5'6", 5'9". Yeah, I'm like 5'7", 5'8". I'm like, yeah, 5'8". Almost 700 subs on Matt Jacobs' channel. That's right. That's crazy. It's crazy. That channel has been growing as well lately. And I don't know how it's growing, because like the most recent videos I put out on that channel have been getting like 100 views, which is like what I used to get with like half as many subscribers. But people keep subscribing, so it must be from like old videos, and I'm just like not nailing like what they want to see, because I'm all over the place in terms of content. But yeah, I am like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8". Short king. Maybe I look like I'm 6 feet tall. Nope. Yep, I'm 4'1". Basically, might as well be. If you're not 6 feet, you might as well be 4. What do we think, guys? What do we think? I gave it another like 20 minutes, even though I said 10. I feel like I know the response is going to be, we'll go for another 10 at least. it's 11:10 already. It's the game show vids. That's why the subs. I don't think so. I think it's some of the camera reviews I do. One of them has over 10,000 views. That's crazy. And some of them do really well. It's not fun to be tall. I'm 6'2", and life is a struggle sometimes. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Basketball player, reach everything on the top shelf. Yeah, this must be so awful. I'm just kidding. I'm sure that, you might hit your head on a doorway or something. Are you always skinny? Hard to get weight? I'm not that skinny. Especially now that I'm drinking chocolate milk at 11 o'clock at night right before I go to bed. That's like straight to the stomach. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. I sound like such a diva. Straight to my hips. Yeah, I'm trying to lose some weight. I used to be, when I wrestled, I used to be in such good shape when I gotta get better at continuing to talk and then not looking at the chat and just stopping what I'm saying. I'm really bad with that. But like I said, I used to be in so much better shape when I wrestled because obviously I was working out 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week for like 2.5 hours and really intense workouts and watching my weight and trying to stay within a certain weight class. I used to wrestle 138. I weigh like 185, probably like closer to 190 now because I've been eating like shit and not paying attention. But yeah, I got a little bit of chub on me now. I'm not completely unhappy with my physique. I still have a little bit of muscle under there. I can still see, but before it goes away too much farther, I need to pay more mind to it. I just went to the gym today, went to the gym 2 days ago. I've been going to the gym at least once a week. I'm trying to go multiple times a week and I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to be just lean. I don't want to be like huge and jacked. Like that would be cool, I guess, but I'm just interested in being lean. But I don't think I'm skinny. 10 more minutes, everyone's saying. I'll take more. It's not awful, but in some places it's not fun, like on a small car. That's true. Wrestling strength and conditioning is brutal. It is very brutal. Because one thing wrestling taught me, even though it wasn't my favorite part of my life, I definitely learned discipline, which I probably wouldn't be as disciplined as I am with the channel and stuff. And it, bleeds over into a lot of things, and how I conduct myself in life probably has to do with wrestling and teaching myself self-discipline through that. You can now lift weights and go to the gym, so you're strong. You even broke the door of your car. Yeah, I did do that. But I'm not like some Hulk. Like I'm not like some. It's just funny to imagine me like. Yeah, Matt just like walks into the studio. When he opens the door, he accidentally rips the doorknob straight off because he's just so strong. What's up, man? So, when did this start? This started an hour and a half ago. I'm on the wind down right now. I'm about to end it soon, actually. But everybody keeps saying 10 more minutes every time I'm about to end it. So the people that are here are down for it. We've had a lot of people come and go. We've had 96 people come and go, but there are 5 that actually stuck it out and remained. And those are the troopers, as well as you, my friend. I'm having a hard time ending this. It's like the end of a video. Every time I go to end a video, the outro is way too long. Because I just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. Just like now. You have the guns. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not really. I used to be, like, really, yeah, I'm a true fan. Yeah. I used to actually be like pretty lean, like nothing but muscle. Like I still have, I don't know, I used to have like actually have like ab definition to an extent. I never had like a 6-pack, but like you could like see it, but not really anymore. Not really more. I got a layer of chub on me from all the sitting at the computer editing and eating junk food and not doing that much physical activity. But yeah, I also do feel like maybe wrestling might have given me some sort of body image thing where I'm hyper aware of any change in my body, of gaining weight or looking different, because I just, for almost a decade of my life, a lot of my attention was to keeping the same weight and trying to like just, I guess, look good in the process, because like, I don't know, it became a very mental thing. So that is something I wouldn't say I struggle with body image issues, but it's I guess something I think about more than I probably should. And I feel really bad, really bad about gaining weight, and I feel like I'm as the worst I've looked probably in my life. But you hit the gym. What kind of not physical activity? Yeah, I do. I go to the gym sometimes. I don't go to the gym religiously, but I also try to like go on walks and stuff. Get a skin fade? I don't even know what that is. I have no clue what a skin fade is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Skin fade. Oh shit, yeah. That would probably look good. That'd probably look good on me. Alright, gunmetal. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me know you're heading out. Goodbye, my friend. Get a skin fade. My advice. That's funny. A skin fade is a fade, but it has skin at the bottom of the fade. Thank you for that explanation. I should have probably guessed that, but it turns out, yeah, that was a very accurate description. A haircut that makes anybody look leaner, I guess. Yeah, I guess you probably would look leaner. Goodbye, everybody says. Oh, jeez. Sorry to hear that, Liam. 7 people watching. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gunmeadows. Good night. Okay, I think I'm about out of things I'm saying. I don't know why I just keep going. I'm like, I want to shine off, but I also just want to go forever. I wish I could have started a lot earlier so I could stream for like 2.5, maybe even going on 3 hours. That would be cool, but I just can't. Just can't do it. If you don't feel 100, get the lesson, guys. My glasses are stuck. Okay. So if I get skin fade and don't feel 100% better, I have legal permission from you to attack you with a stick. That's what I'm getting. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna sign off. Just I'm gonna riff here for like a minute, just so you have time to leave a chat. Anything, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say? Anything? Any final comments, concerns, questions? We got a video coming out Sunday night, so not tomorrow night, the night after. My time zone, 3 to 5 p.m. It'll be ASMR for anxiety. It will have the smoke machine. Okay. Anything else? Anything else we want to say? Leave a like on the stream if you feel final words are 10 more minutes. Of course they are. We almost have 100 combined views. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Leave a like on this stream. Yep, it looks like people are filtering out because I started saying the outro. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the two people who donated. I didn't even really think about that or expect that, so I appreciate that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for interacting. And we'll have to do another stream very soon. I also want to do a call on Discord as well. So I can't think of anything else. I gotta stop stalling. I just have to go. Okay, guys. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'll see you very soon in a video. And thank you again. Goodbye. I'm signing off now.